Alan Butler, Adventure Vehicle Reviews. We're here at the 2017 SEMA show. We're here at the AEV booth, which is pretty awesome. I'm here today with Matt. Tell us a little bit about what you do with AEV.
So my name's Matt Felderman. I'm the marketing manager here at AEV. So everything from social media to trade shows, events, I'm pretty much at them all. So stay pretty busy.
Yeah, I bet you do. AEV is a big old company. You guys support FCA Chrysler and the Ram products and the Jeep products, right? So that's pretty nice to be able to go to a dealership and buy a truck or Jeep that's ready for the trail immediately.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I like that a lot. So here today we have a Ram 1500 that you all have put together. Tell me a little bit about this rig.
Sure. So this rig, it's a 2017 1500. It has the factory air ride suspension, and this vehicle in particular features our Recruit package. So this is one of the turnkey vehicle conversions you could purchase from one of our dealerships.
Excellent. Okay, so we got a front bumper here. Let's talk about this real quickly.
Yeah, we'll kind of move front to back on the vehicle, and I'll kind of explain all of our products and some of the key features.
Okay.
So obviously in the front end is our premium front bumper. This is a 4mm thick stamped steel modular construction. So being stamped, you're able to achieve a stronger product with less material.
Right.
So being a 1500, we are very conscious of how much additional weight we're going to add to the front end.
Okay.
So minimizing that wherever we could is all the better, for handling, braking, and just the general durability of the truck. So the stamped steel front bumper houses a 10,000-pound Warren winch, a 30-inch Vision X LED light bar, and a pair of auxiliary Vision X driving lights.
It's ready to do some stuff at nighttime, isn't it?
Yes, absolutely. When you're traveling in the backcountry, two things are very important. One, front end protection, and two, visibility.
Yeah, well, I've been out on the trail many times. You start your day off at 8 o'clock in the morning with full intentions to be back before the sun goes down.
Yep.
And then something happens and you're out there in the middle of the night, crawling all night long with a broken rig trying to get back to the trailhead.
Absolutely.
So now this is very similar in design to the 2500, right?
Correct. So this bumper has been out for a number of years for the 2500 and 3500. However, we just released this variation for the 1500. Aesthetically, from 5 feet away, you couldn't tell the difference. But what we did do is on the back side, that's where we were able to save some weight by using some lighter materials. The general mounting configuration in general is a little bit different, and basically just trimming a little bit of weight here and there, we were able to net over 50 pounds weight savings between the two trucks, without sacrificing any strength or safety for this vehicle's
that's
application.
good. It's a lower payload for the 1500 anyway. Now, you're going out and you're testing these products. I'm sure you've been out wheeling plenty working for AEV. Do you find that this compromises the approach angle at all?
No, not at all. Feel that it doesn't compromise the approach angle at all, and it also has a benefit in clearing larger tires.
Right.
This front bumper it doesn't sit too much forward from the front of the vehicle, but it sits forward in the wheel well. So it gives you that little extra room for tire clearance. But as far as approach angle, no noticeable difference. And we also incorporated a skid point on the bottom of this tow hook bracket, so if you do happen to get up against a rock, it's not going to damage the bumper. It's going to use this as a wear plate.
Excellent. All right, well, I guess we could move around towards the back. Got some more stuff to show us. We're going to go around the back here.
So this is our heat reduction hood.
Yeah.
Fully functional.
It is, yep.
Stamped steel hood, so it has a factory fit and finish, and it also allows for heat extraction, whether you're at low speeds in four-wheel drive, high speed on the highway. It allows some of that hot air to dissipate out of the engine. So that's a product that we developed very early on for the JK Wrangler, and it was something we wanted to introduce for the Ram also.
The trucks get super hot when you're just idling forever and ever, creeping and crawling. It gets super hot out there. So this is a good product to have.
Absolutely.
Get some of that heat out of the engine, let it breathe a bit better.
Absolutely.
So these 37-inch tires, they're pretty darn big.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you got these tires underneath this truck.
Sure. Well, we can start with how I got them underneath the truck. This truck features our 4-inch dual sport SC suspension system, which lifts the truck 4 inches in the front, 2 3/4 inches in the rear. So the end result will be a truck that sits nice and level. That 4-inch suspension lift gives the additional tire clearance for the larger tire, also increasing the wheel travel up and down for off-road use, and also maintains a great on-ride driving experience.
Excellent.
So ride comfort, handling, safety, it's all there, with no compromises from the factory suspension. And of course, the best benefit to a suspension lift is getting more tire under the vehicle.
Right, get
so
bigger ground clearance.
Exactly. So this truck features our 37-inch BF Goodrich KM2 mud terrain tire and our 18-inch Mesa wheel. This is a brand new wheel design we just came out with for the 1500.
Very nice looking.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And our suspension is one of the few out there that allow the use of an 18-inch wheel. Just the nature of an IFS suspension system, a lot of times you're limited to 20-inch wheels and bigger. For the off-road or overland market, that's not really ideal because you want more sidewall. So by utilizing a specific pair of low-profile tie rod ends with our suspension, we're allowed to use a smaller diameter wheel.
Okay. Now for 1500, is there multiple lifts that you offer or just one?
This is just one lift height for the 1500.
But you have several for 2500, right?
We have the same lift height for the 2500 and 3500. That's a 3-inch. For Jeeps, we have lifts ranging from 2 inches all the way up to 2.5.
Okay.
Or 4.5,
Thank you very
I should
much.
say.
Thank you for that. A lot of stuff going on in the back too as well.
Yep, a lot of stuff going on in the back.
Do you want to cover the snorkel?
We can go around to this side,
we'll go around to the snorkel.
You know, we've been on trips traveling through Arizona, New Mexico, the deserts, and when you get 4 or 5 trucks running in a convoy in the dust, you can clog up an air filter in an hour. So by using our raised air intake, we're allowed to draw, cleaner air from higher above the dust cloud. And we even offer a self-cleaning pre-filter for maximum filtration. So this truck, this truck has our standard configuration raised air intake with the forward-facing air ram. It's manufactured out of cross-linked polyethylene, so it's an extremely strong plastic, and it's ram-specific, works on all the chassis, 1500 all the way up through 3500, gas engines and diesel. So it's available for all the truck platforms, no matter what engine it has.
Now, does it increase the water fording ability for the vehicle?
It does on gas engines. On diesel, you have to be careful because the diesel engines have what's called active air management.
Okay.
So there's a secondary source of air that becomes available under severe conditions.
Okay.
And we're not able to seal that for obvious reasons.
Okay.
When the truck needs that extra air, you need it to be there.
Yeah.
So the diesel applications are, we like to call it water resistant. The Hemi applications are waterproof.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll go around this end.
Yep.
Now, just like the front bumper, the rear bumper looks just as good. Something you guys got something right is making these look very sharp and complementing the lines that go with the vehicle already.
Yes.
So kudos again. You guys make great looking stuff.
Thank you.
And now this rear bumper.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about this, sir.
Well, like you mentioned, one of our big design philosophies is we want to enhance what the manufacturer already created. We don't want our products to look like an aftermarket bolt-on product. We want it to look like it was made for the vehicle, and that, quite frankly, it could have came from the factory this way. Our greatest compliment is when someone comes up to me and asks me if one of our vehicles came like that from the factory. If they said, when did Ram start making this truck?
Yeah.
To me, that means that we're doing our job right.
Exactly.
So, keeping that in mind, our rear bumper, it is very similar in design to our front. We want them to complement each other. So we use a nice steel protection tube along the bottom to give you all the strength you need, going over rocks, coming down off obstacles. Really, the the real impact point when you're off-road. We incorporate heavy-duty recovery points, so you can put your D-ring shackle in here, and you have 2 solid recovery points that are easily accessible. We integrated backup lighting, so this truck features a rigid LED backup light installed in each side. Our bumper also has provisions to accept the factory backup sensors. That's key. Backup sensors and backup cameras are now standard equipment on everything.
Pretty much.
So moving forward, that's something that you're going to see this product as well as future products retaining. Now this is a true prototype. This is the first one that we manufactured for this show. So it's not 100% production indicative, but very close.
Okay.
We have set this up for future plans of having at least 1 tire carrier, if not 1 on each side.
You have these dimples in here.
Exactly. And also we are considering the provision of a rear-mounted winch. So for
I like that.
yes, yeah. If you know, basically it all comes down to packaging. If we can package that in a way that makes sense, and it's safe and secure, we're going to do it.
Now,
so
since it's sort of in a prototype stage,
yes.
Is the 2500 series, 3500 series, are they done, or is it they're also getting some changes as well?
Okay, as far as the bumper goes, we've validated this on all 3 platforms: 1500, 2500, 3500. It's all the same. It's all the same bumper. However, on the 1500s, they come through with a dual exhaust.
Okay.
That basically comes straight out the back.
Right.
So on a 1500, this does require an exhaust modification. For this truck, what we did is a simple turn down system, where instead of having
Just
the
cut it
tips
out.
go, instead of having them come straight out, cut them off and turn them down.
Excellent.
So it maximizes ground clearance too, and but as far as the fitment goes, the core A surface and B surface, it's all the same.
Excellent. Well, Matt, you're a wealth of information. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
If they want more information, where can they find it?
The best thing to do would be visit our website at www.aev-conversions.com.
There it is. And if you want more information, more videos like this, visit us at adventurevehiclereviews.com. You can see us on Facebook or Instagram, and of course our YouTube channel. Until next time, get there.